I did, of course, played a couple courses on guitar, recorded, so I can play over that. And I am using some of the substitutions, which I usually do, right? Kind of whatever the tricks I'm sharing, I put that into the play along version to play over. So important things that I need to address on this solo that I have to go through, I have to show the changes to you, are the A flat G sharp minor thing with the G7 to C. So I am playing those like, so my solo has to reflect that. So I'm playing. So I have to play the A flat minor, G sharp minor, and G7. I have to go through those changes, right? So I did that and everything. So the second time the melody comes, I am playing the other one, the alternate one that I showed you. So I have to address that in the solo as well. So I gotta go to the C sharp minor 7 thing, and then F sharp sus, and then go to a C major with the G on the bass. So C major. So I have to address that in the solo. That comes on the second time the melody there. So you know I have to go through those changes. I have to play those. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. Let's see if I am going to succeed. Nice. There's some tricky moments there that you have to be aware, be a little watch out there. So those changes that I made, sometimes I forget about them, but I think the second time I think I nailed them all. Yeah, what the heck am I using? I'm just very not a lot of fancy stuff. So I'm doing that part is all G major, right? Diatonic, so I can think of E minor, A Dorian, and then D mixolydian and all that crap, but just G major in general. And then here is the one that I really need to take care, which is the G sharp minor or A flat minor here. I was definitely making a point there to land that chord. So then these G mixolydian, the G dominant thing that comes right after, you gotta be watching those out. Then I landed on C, right? Then just kind of a E minor vibe, right? right? Sometimes a lot of times when there's a 2/5, 2 minor, I substitute the half diminished portion, this one F sharp, half diminished, I'm using the so-called Locrian 9, the Locrian 2, right, which is the I'm using here, right, a melodic minor here, right, 6th mode of the melodic minor, then sometimes just E harmonic minor on the B, sometimes just kind of altered, so-called super Locrian, play there, just kind of basic stuff, right? And then I'm really aware of the change for the E minor to E7. I gotta address those, you know. You need to make those changes. You need to. So the master Pat Metheny, I had the pleasure, honor to be on a camp, a guitar camp thing many years ago for a week, and then it's amazing how he you can hear all the changes when he plays, and he stressed that point a lot. So he told me, you have to show me the changes, you know, in your playing. So you gotta see the changes in your playing. That is a particular moment that you definitely need to show the changes, right? That E minor, E7 has to come through. You can't just kind of like float over. You have to make a point there. Like, you have to show the changes there. So, I just did D minor again. That's a question here about the scale from Mark. You said Locrian 2 is the Locrian natural 2. Yes, Mark. It's the 6th mode of the melodic minor. Locrian 2 or Locrian 9. Some people call Locrian 9. If you are in A melodic minor, is the, you know, if you have an F sharp half diminished part of the A melodic minor, if you apply those, right, A melodic minor over F sharp half diminished, you have what they call the Locrian 2. That's the 6th mode of the melodic minor. Difference from the regular Locrian, you have now a 9, like a natural 2 or natural 9. So that's the sound you use there. Yeah, so then again, we got the and now we have the C sharp minor, C sharp minor, F sharp sus. That's a nice one, but you have to show that, right? Show the changes. That one is crucial, so you gotta find the C sharp minor. You can use, you know, either Aeolian or Dorian, whatever you wanna, whatever is your, you know, your taste there. I definitely make a point of really kind of bend the harmony there to make a point there. So the 9th of that chord is just something that I really look for. You know, there's a point there. The right, I kind of phrase something like that, which is to really get the 9th. And the chord that goes right after that is a F sharp sus thing, which is just basically me changing the bass from C sharp minor 9 to F sharp 13 sus, right? Right? So I can play the same sound. Mixolydian of that, or C sharp Dorian on F sharp Mixolydian, or B major if you want to play simple. Works too, but they're fast, you know. And then you have to move back to that C major, which is cool, right? And then again, right? They change from E minor to E7. You have to address those. And then I am playing the B minor as an outro chord, so I have to address that too. that cool 7 sus4 flat 9. And then here you can think, really simple. You can either think of, a C minor triad, or you can think of a melodic minor too. C melodic minor over this. And then G major over D, right? So I was just kind of that little outro loop thing, vamp. I was doing G major, just G, Ionian or major or whatever, G major, and then back to that C melodic minor here on the little loop, And then ended here. And then I ended on a Lydian, by the way, on G. Alright, just to give a little different spice there. Right, so that's what I did there.